Hello. Hello, everybody. I think we're live. I think everybody can hear me. We haven't been here in a while. When were we last on this channel? Let me look. Let me see when we were last here. We were last here. May 28th. We were last here 6 days ago. 6 days ago. May 28th. Polly says, feels like we haven't been here in a month of Sundays. Anyways, I appreciate you guys being here. Let's thank our mods first of all. We have moderating. Sarah's moderating. Thanks, Sarah. K Body is moderating. Thank you. What else? We got Sarah and K Body. I'm sure we'll have other moderators here. And let's see who's here. Fweeky Beats is here. Shweddy B is here. Anthony Nash. Evelyn in Maine. Chris on Fire. Wolf Howl 62. Mark French. Yvonne McMillan is here. Tracy Ralston, Gas on the Brain. Terry D24. Desert Darlene. Janet Burnett finally made it to live. Very nice. Yeah, we're starting at a more normal hour tonight. Erin McCune is here. Hang on, I gotta look something up. I just ate right before coming on the air. Now I'm like in a food coma. Let's see. Robin is here. Barbara Crossley, Ryan the Gamer. Oh, thanks, Walter Beasley. Walter is working in Cambridge, Mass. Not that far from me. Not that far from me. I was in Cambridge over the weekend a little bit, catching up with some college friends. Hello, Paula Faust. Thanks, Walter. It's very nice of you. Hope all is good. Kinetic is here. Tracy Ralston. Thorn Ravenstar is going to her new home on Wednesday. Well, that's good news. That's awesome, Thorn. I'm glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. She's in the Niagara Falls area. Keep me posted, Thorn. That's awesome. Congrats. I know that's something you were looking forward to. Nick Nembus is here. Ronald Kame is here. Dior is here. Christine Atherton is here. David Gillum is here. Marks and Lisa Remo and Rita W. Polly. Pat W. Thanks, Ryan the Gamer, for being a member. And PZ Papa Zulu and Janet Burnett, thanks for being members, and all of our other members. NYY7 is here. Flagler Ghost Girl. Hey, Linda Belk is modding. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, it has been a while since we've been over here. It was busy last week. Busy week. JK Sinar is here. Says, we'll have to leave in 30 to locate my dog Henry and put him to bed. Oric 3D is here. Eddie Holner is here. Bobtail, hello. Oh, hi, Bacon is here. Hello, oh hi bacon. Boss Lulu is here. Hey, Beezy's moderating too. Thanks, Beezy. Thank you. The Ringa X is here. Brendan Brumond is here. I know, Linda. I was just saying I ate before coming on the air. And no, I haven't done any baking. If I do baking, you'll see it. I'm not doing baking on the side, outside the channel. Rad chick. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon we'll do some more on the air. I got to still get all the ingredients for the muffins. I keep forgetting to get the muffin tin from my brother. I got to get that done soon, though. We'll do the muffins soon. Babs Bunny is here. I don't know when I'll next visit Florida. I'd like to go, but we'll see. Nathan is here. Dr. McRib's phone here. Tracks and Relax. Dodger Blue. Cynthia. Yeah, I was saying, sorry, Linda, I said before, I ate right before I came on the air, and sometimes I think when I do that, I just kind of am sitting here digesting. I need my body to digest the food. Johnny Rapture. Is here. Da Bears Rock is here. One Way Street says dealing with a minor stomach bug or had some bad takeout food this weekend. Don't talk food. I hope you feel better. One Way Street. Christopher Anderson is here. Brendan Brumond is here. Sabin Nation is here. Raven Riley is moderating. Thank you. Thanks, Midnight Snack. I'm glad you like the lighting. Oh. I got to get out of the food coma tonight. Sarah Lauren is here. Anthony Nash. Let me look again at that recipe, the blueberry muffins recipe. I got to go soon and get the ingredients for that. So the blueberry muffins I'm going to make are these, which is a New York Times recipe. But the ingredients I need to buy are butter, sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, flour, salt, baking powder, milk, whole milk, I guess, blueberries, and sugar. I already said sugar. I just got to go out and get all that stuff. I'm going to get a little mixer for myself, too. I just got to do it. I'm feeling like it's time. I was so busy at the end of last week and I just haven't had time to think. And I'm finally catching up. So, we had a couple days last week where we were covering the Trump trial, and it was just like nonstop. I just covered it morning through night. How do I not have most ingredients in my pantry? Because I haven't been cooking. So they don't just magically appear in the pantry. Alibaba is here. Oh, Alibaba said I might have a present that's a mixer. I don't know. This might be I got to open this box tonight. I don't know. It's a good question. I didn't know that anyone was sending me a mixer. I said on the air I was going to buy a mixer. God is my banner. Hope you feel better. God is my banner. Flaps 15 is here. YouTube is on subscribers only chat. Yeah, it's subscribers only until you subscribe for 3 minutes. No. You don't understand. Flaps 15. Subscribing on YouTube doesn't cost anything. On YouTube, on Twitch, you follow the channel and you pay to be a subscriber. On YouTube, you subscribe to the channel and you can pay to be a member. So having it subscribers only is not like a huge deal on YouTube. That's very normal. Yes, as Baby Dougie says, subscribing on YouTube is just following. Hey, David Green is botting too. Cynthia says MJ said she was sending me a mixer. You know, I never saw her say that. Because I said I was going to buy one. I actually showed you the one I was going to buy. It's just I haven't gotten to buying one. I've been like busy doing other things. Ugh. Kavit is here. One-way streets says I'll have 3 of them. I don't know who the package is from. I probably should open it, though. I probably should open it because if she did buy that, which would be very nice of her, I don't know that she did. I need to know so I don't buy an extra one. I was going to buy it. Thanks, Cherry Warrior. Thank you, Cherry Warrior, for your kind words. Yeah, this weekend I had, it wasn't my college reunion, but there were a lot of college friends in town for the college reunion. So I hung out with a bunch of college friends this weekend. I also had a bunch of family stuff last weekend because my niece had graduated college. So it's been very busy the past like week and a half. Either I've been on the air or there's been all this other stuff I've had to do between the friend stuff and the family stuff. So finally, the last day or so, I've just been able to start catching up on things. I had these, this is how busy I've been. When I got back from Florida in like April, there were these, I had these, I was unpacking and I had my, what are they called? Packing cubes. And I said to myself, oh, before I put away my packing cubes, I'm going to shoot a little video reviewing them to upload to Amazon. So instead of putting away my packing cubes, I put them like on the side of the room. And they've been sitting there for a month. And I was like, when I get a second, I'll do the videos on the packing cubes. And finally, I think it was yesterday, I finally did the video on the packing cubes, which took me like 5 minutes. It was not long. And then I put them away. So that really was like a sign that I've actually kind of got a little time to do something. I should show you the videos. Maybe I'll do that. They're not that exciting. I know, Evelyn, I had them sitting there for a month. There they are. So I got my Lookner Amazon reviews page. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Am I going to watch the NBA Finals? I mean, I don't know if I'll watch every game. Depends. Depends on if there's news going on. We'll see. Might watch some of it. Probably be good fun to watch it with my brother and my nephew. Maybe we'll get together and watch a game. Okay, I'll show you. See, there's these 2 videos right there. I also relearned how to spackle a hole in the wall. That was fun. I'll talk about that too. All right, so here's one of my reviews. These are very short.
Okay, we got.
Hold on, I got to get the video on the screen.
Okay, we got the Begale compression packing cubes. I have the set of 4 here, and I can vouch for these. I've used them on several trips already, and they've held up really well. They feel quite well made to me. And you know, they're pretty light. Are they the lightest ones you can get? Maybe not, but they're also have a pretty substantial, you know, material here. They don't feel like they're going to just, you know, rip right away. And this set of 4, just to give you a sense of how big the size is, like this is like this was a rolled up T-shirt here, and yeah, this shirt will easily fit into 3 of these. You know, this is the biggest one. And then you have this one here, and like even this one here, the second smallest one. The shirt, you know, if you roll it up, you can fit a bunch of shirts in here. So I didn't roll it up that well, but if you see that, I mean, you can definitely get it in here. And even this small one isn't that small here. But yeah, again, I really like these. I've used them again multiple times. Quality is good. They have a handle on them, and yeah, so if you're looking for a compression packing cube, maybe try these ones.
Not a bad review. That's not a bad review. Let me I'll post a link to those. Hang on, I'm going to post a link to the Begale packing cubes. One moment, please. One moment, please. All right, I just posted a link to them. I'll show you my other review too. But honestly, they were sitting upstairs just out in the room on the floor for like a week, not like a month, because I kept meaning to do the videos. Ridiculous. Hold on, I'll take your comments in a second. Thanks so much to Thorn Ravenstar. She says, I want to be a member, but I don't have a computer anymore. In theory, you should still be able to be a member, though. I would think. Thorn, that's so nice of you. Make sure you have received gift memberships turned on, and maybe you'll receive somebody's membership when they give out gift memberships. It's very nice of you, Thorn. Thank you. Thorn has been a little under the weather. She's heading home on Wednesday, I think. Or going to her new home on Wednesday. Thanks, Thorn. That's so nice of you. Christine says you can be a member on your phone. Robin says, I did on my phone join as a member. I'm going to, oh, thank you. Polly gifted 10 memberships. That's nice of Polly. Thanks, Polly. Cynthia got one. Sarah Lauren, Rad Chick, Dr. McRib's phone. Make sure you thank Polly if he gave you a membership. Rebecca, Beryl Kubler, Pickled Grammar, Jesse's Girl, Maurice Harper, Emmy. Thank Polly. Very nice of Polly. Hey, Sandor M is here. I'm going to show my other review. God is my banner said I had a mini key lime pie and it was so good. 470 calories for about 8 enjoyable bites. Yeah, the key lime pie is good. It does pack a lot in there. So good though. I wish I had discovered key lime pie when I was younger and I could eat whatever I want, because I would have just ate a ton of key lime pie. But I can't eat whatever I want now. Thanks, Deb N, for being a member too. Let's play the other video. So these are the ones I just did. I just showed you the video of, the Begale ones. And they come in like a ton of different colors and also the style options and all that. Anyways, let's do. We'll do this one next. Here's my other review of my other packing cubes. These ones are by Tripped. Here we go. Here's my other review. It's not playing. The sound isn't playing. I gotta get the sound on.
Okay, we got the Tripped compression packing cubes. I have a set of 3 here, and I can definitely recommend these. I've used them on several trips. They have held up very well, no issues with them, and they seem well made. They're pretty light. They're like, it's not that thick, but again, it does seem well made, and I've had no tears or anything like that. And in terms of the sizing, this is a rolled up t-shirt, a standard t-shirt, and you can actually fit this in any of these 3. I mean, definitely it fits in here. But even this one, you could fit it. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. But if you just put it in, it'll definitely fit in there, as you can see. So, and again, so I think it's a nice combination of, actually I think they look pretty good, but it's a nice combination of, they seem well made, they held up well, and again, they're not like super heavy. So, so if you're looking for a compression packing cube, maybe try these.
Someone said, are they waterproof? I think they're asking if like they'll keep the clothes dry. No, they're not meant to be like you dunk them in water and the clothes don't get wet. I think they would do fine in water. It's not going to wreck them, but I don't think it's supposed to keep the clothes dry. But I mean, if there was some light water, it certainly could keep that away from the clothes. But I mean, I wouldn't submerge it. Okay, I'll post a link to those as well, in case anyone is looking for packing cubes. Oops. Those are by Tripped. Oops, sorry. There they are. What was I doing here? Oh, I know what I was going to do. Oh, I didn't do it the right way. Here we go. Desi Des says, packing cubes are great. I'm ready to pack tomorrow for my trip to Paris on Friday. Very exciting. Very exciting. All right, I just posted a link in the chat to those as well. If you would like to see my other review videos, I got a bunch of them posted of various things. Go over to Amazon. Go to amazon.com/shop/Lookner. I'll post the link in the chat now, but you can watch my various reviews. I did a review for this putty knife too. Look.
This is the Warner 1.5-inch carbon steel flex putty knife. I bought this recently because I needed to do some repair of.
Why is the video so dark? Hold on. The video shouldn't be this dark. Something is wrong with the way I'm showing you this. Let's try this again.
This is the spackle, but it doesn't. I
What
think
is
it's
wrong
good.
here? What is going wrong? Why is this like this? Because the original video is definitely not this dark. So what is happening here? Why is it playing like this?
This is the Warner.
So it was exact same. Now this one,
This is the 3M
it's like that
drywall.
one's playing dark too. And now this one, that's playing dark
Okay,
too.
we got.
I think it's maybe like a browser issue. Hold on, let's try this again.
This is the Warner 1.5-inch carbon steel flex putty knife. I bought this recently because I needed to do some repair of some screw and nail holes in the wall, just fill them in with some spackle. And I got this and I'm really happy with it. I like the size. I had seen a recommendation online that this was a nice size for doing spackling nail and screw holes, that kind of thing, and it is. It's not too big. 1.5 inches. So it's definitely big enough to cover these holes with the spackle, but it doesn't give you extra blade size you don't need. It's very comfortable in the hand. It feels like well made without being overly heavy. And this is I like this handle. It's like smooth. It's nice to hold on to, and it's a nice shape. So so anyways, I recommend this. I think it's good if you're looking for just a basic putty knife to do some spackling of some holes in your wall. Try this Warner one.
Hey, see, I did a few reviews at once. I'll post a link to that too. I'll talk about, I had to get some stuff to fill in some holes. Yeah, I hadn't filled in holes in a long time. I'll talk about that in a second. It's easier than you think it might be. But I mean, I'm not doing a professional job. But if you just want to do like an adequate basic job, you can do it. Oh, you know what I forgot? Hopefully there's less of an echo in this room, guys, because I got the thing on the wall. I put up like a comforter thing on the wall. So there should be less echo in here because that usually absorbs a bunch of the sound. So hopefully, I don't know if you can notice it, but I actually notice it. I can notice it. It's not really echoing here. It just absorbs the sound. So that's good. That finally got done. It finally got done. Took months to get done. But I finally got it done. Man. Oh, Hetty said she bought some key lime cheesecake pie. Hetty bought one of these. A Junior's key lime cheesecake pie. This is a cheesecake with a layer of key lime pie. Serves 10 to 12, $62. It's a big pie. So Hetty got that. Could somebody help Thorn Ravenstar figure out how to get a membership? She says she doesn't see the option. Hetty says it's coming next Tuesday. Can't wait. Unless the UPS person eats it. Apple pie stream for 4th of July. I don't know. That seems kind of ambitious. Ring it. But maybe we'll do something for 4th of July. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. It's possible. Hey, thanks to Desi Des. That's very nice of you, Desi Des. Thank you. Thanks for the donation. She's off to Paris soon. She's going to meet up with Cupcake. April Coco is here. Thanks, Ronald Kame, for being a member. What was I going to say? Again, quick thanks to our moderators: Big Ball of Yarn, David Green, Sarah, K. Larry Body, K. Body, Linda Belk, Margaret Riley, Raven Riley, and Beezy are all here moderating. Thanks, Paula Faust, for being a member. Yeah, if you don't have packing cubes are good. No, I think this is just a cotton t-shirt. Oh, thanks also to Breward Billiards for the Facebook, for the Twitch, for the Twitch bits. Breward Billiards. Brevard Billiards. I'm sorry, it's Brevard Billiards. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for your kind words as well. Brevard Billiards. What do you use packing cubes for? You use them to organize your suitcase. Because previously I would pack and I would have all this stuff in my suitcase. Then it would just be a total mess. And then when everything was disorganized. And then once I got there, I didn't know where anything was. It just makes it much easier to pack and keep things organized and keep your packing organized. Then when you get there, it's nice to have all the shirts in one thing and all the X in another bag. And yeah, they do, as Sarah Lauren says, in theory, they also help you pack more because they help you compress things. But I just like it for the organization. Gives you a little more room too, if you want it, because everything is just it's kept in its own area. It's not spilling out all over the place. Girl from Valley says, I thought they would take up some more space. The thing is, they're thin. They're thin, and they're saving you space because you're just packing them full of things rather than letting things kind of be disordered all in your suitcase. Godly love. News questions can be addressed to my X account, which is @Lookner. And questions about agenda-free TV should be addressed to my X account, @Lookner. Lori Sunshine is here. Lurker Smurf is here. Brig Commander says, I just wait until the last minute and cram my bags full of clothes I don't end up wearing. Bella says, save your bread bags for shoes. Hey, Janice said she made tacos and key lime pie like the ones I made. How did they come out? Thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll be cooking again soon, Joan. We'll be doing it again soon. Turned off is here. Darren, I have not done a raincoat review yet. I probably should. Maybe one day. Chris Foley is here. A bunch of you guys use packing cubes, right? It also helps because you kind of like, if you need to like add something to the bag, you just take out that one packing cube. It's not like you've laid everything out on top of each other. And then to get something, you have to, if you want to actually get something in your bag, you have to mess up all of your nice laid out clothes. If you just want to get something, you just take out a couple packing cubes. Some of you use them. Emily says I use them for my dirty clothes. Janice says her tacos and the pie came out absolutely delicious. I'm so glad you made it. Yeah, Boss Lulu, I recommend trying them. I really like packing with them better. Sonic says, I don't pack clothes. I just have a bunch of AFTV apparel overnighted to me. Good to see you, Sonic. Jesse's girl, if you like organization, you'll really like packing cubes. Texas Snack Pack is here. Texas Snack Pack says trash bag for dirty clothes. Hello, Texas Snack Pack. Turned off is here. Jan Nurse is here. Oh, Jan Nurse says, I have a friend who puts a day's wardrobe for her kid in a packing cube, so she just pulls one cube to have everything for that day. Corey is here. Am I a shorts guy? Well, when it's warm enough out, I'm a shorts guy. I didn't know there was a type of person, a shorts guy. Isn't that just a person who likes to wear, more cooler clothing when it's warm out? Is that a specific type of human being? Tiger says there's some guys who wear shorts in -20. Well, that's not me. Kenro, I'd love to go to Key West again. Believe me. Here's my other review I did recently of the sanding sponge.
This is the 3M drywall sanding sponge. This is the 3M drywall sanding sponge. I got this because I recently had to do some repair.
You know what? I have to refresh the browser. If I don't refresh the browser, it plays all dark for some reason.
This is the 3M drywall.
Here. Let's try this again.
This is the 3M drywall sanding sponge. I got this because I recently had to do some repairs on my, just fill in some holes in the wall, like nail and screwdriver holes. So I wanted this to do the sanding, and it worked fine. It feels substantially well made. It sanded down the area where the holes were, and what can I say? It's a sanding sponge, so I'm happy with mine.
Derek says, ouch, I would hate to wash with that sponge. So I had to, what happened is, thanks, Kenro. I didn't even know that sanding sponges existed until about a week ago, but I ordered one. I'll explain all that in a second. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Tiger says that's a medium grit. Yes, fine/medium grit. I'll post the link right now. I just posted it. Oopsie. I do what I need to do. Hold on. Yes, give me 1 sec here. 1 sec. I wonder if my review is posted yet. If we go down here, hey, there it is. There's my review. Look right there. It's right there. Isn't that nice? How about the packing cubes? So if I go to the Bagale packing cubes, which one do I have? These? Is it these? If I go down here, do they have? Sometimes they don't have video reviews. Oh, they do. Where's my review? It's not posted there. Why not? That's stupid. How about the trip packing cubes? Use the exterior zipper to compress. Flatten, close to, and put in cubes. Is this the tripped one that I got? Yes. It looks like my videos have not yet been posted for the packing cubes. Maybe because so many people have videos for them. I don't know. Anyways, hopefully they post them. They posted it for the sponge though. Did they post it for the putty knife? Or the, let's see. Hey, there it is. I'm the only person with a video for the Warner putty knife. Look at that. Good putty knife for repairing holes with spackle. I'm the only one. Well, at least that I can see. It's not a very high commission item. Howie M is here. Also, Master Chief is here. Hello, Master Chief. Michael M as well. Oh, I think I need to cover tomorrow. I don't want to talk about this a lot because it's news, but basically Biden's going to announce some executive order on the border, and it'll just be something that I'm sure will get challenged in court and never actually go into effect. But I'm sure he's also doing it for the political reasons. But I kind of have to cover it if he's going to speak on it tomorrow. I think he's going to. When is it going to be tomorrow? When is that going to be? I don't know. I got to cover that. Desert Darlene says my local news just said something about it. It'll be tomorrow at some point. I just got to make sure I'm on it. They probably haven't said yet. I'm guessing not too early. All right, we got to cover that. Oh my gosh. Desi Des says, don't know what time. So I'll keep an eye out for that. T-Sky is here. Bob Messina is here. So I want to talk about why am I reviewing a putty knife and a sanding sponge? So what happened is, Jessica Johnson is here, by the way. Feel better, Jessica. What happened is, last week, the handy person finally came to help put up the thing here, which dampens the echo. This is the first stream we've done where I have this thing on the wall that dampens the echo, which is great. Big difference. Much less echo in here. I don't even hear an echo. So when they had to drill 2 holes in the wall. And when they did the first 2 holes, we looked at it and we said, no, we got to do a 3rd hole because we don't really like where it is with the 2nd hole. So there was an extra hole in the wall, which was bothering me. That's small, the size of a drill bit. But I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fill in that hole. So I went online and I did some reading and watched some videos on how to fill in a hole in the wall, like a nail hole or a screw hole or a drill bit hole. And I was able to educate myself. And I'll show you the 3 things I have. Hold on. At one point in my life, I knew how to do it, and I'd completely forgotten. I had just forgotten. So I had to read about it. Here's what I found out. I found out I needed 3 things to fill the hole in the wall. So the first thing I needed is spackle. This is the stuff you actually put on the hole. And this, I guess, is like a really popular kind. It's called DAP Dry Dex with dry time indicating color. Goes on pink. DAP Dry Dex Heavyweight Spackling. All drywall repairs. Oops. I'll explain to you what I did based on all the videos I watched and stuff. Now it's not behaving right. Stop showing me and show this. There you go. So I needed spackle and I needed a putty knife. And I needed something to sand the wall. Jay says, I really enjoy those little DIY things, very rewarding. So basically what I did is Ann Carolyn says, that's good spackle. Dancing in the Sand says, goes on pink, dries white, exactly. So from watching the videos, I realized what I had to do, according to the videos I watched, was sand down just where the hole is in the wall, just so it's even. There's not like a ridge around it. But that was very fast. And then you use this to put the spackle on, where you just put a dab on the wall and then you just do this. And so it goes into the hole. And it's interesting, this stuff goes on pink. It goes on pink, and then when it's dry, it turns white, so you know it's dry. And my walls here are white anyway. So also the thing is kind of obscured the hole, so I'm not going to paint it right now, but it's not like it doesn't look bad because it's just white on white. So, but now the hole is filled up. I filled the hole. I'm so proud of myself. And now I know if I put anything up somewhere in the apartment and I need to fill that hole, I can do that. So it was not expensive. I mean, I could have bought a cheaper one, but this was like $5. This was like $4, but I could have gotten a smaller one. I didn't realize I could have gotten a smaller size. This would have been like $3 smaller. And then this was like $7 or something like that. So, and now I have all this stuff. Also, I wonder if I can show you, I don't know if I can show you on my phone the hole. Let's see here. Probably can. Okay, so hang on. Okay, look, so here we are, here we are, here we are, here we are. I'm gonna turn the light on for a second. I know that looks weird. So it's up there. You can't even see it. That's where the hole was. I'm literally pointing my phone at the hole. I don't even know what you can see on the camera, but it's right in there because that was the original hole. Okay, sorry. You probably can't hear me. So basically, I don't know if you guys could hear me, but I was just saying like that's where the hole was. I was literally showing you guys where this big hole was, and you can't see it anymore. And if you want to be a professional about it, like if somebody was living here in this room and not just using it as a studio or whatever, you would just paint over it with the same color paint. Barbara says, "Good job." And the whole thing took 5 minutes. Kinetic says, "We will make a handyman out of you." Howie says, "You did a do-it-yourself project without us." Yeah, I could have done a stream, but it was so fast. Yeah, NAH. If I have some more holes I'll need to fix, I'll do a stream on it. But anyways, I mean, I just watched a bunch of streams of people like who seem to know what they're doing, and that's what they pretty much said. They said just do these steps. So, but yeah, it's something. If you do have. I'm someone who, for years, I hated the idea of having holes in the wall, but I never knew how to fix them. Now I know. Kenra remembers how echoey this room was when we first started. Yeah, there's nothing in here, nothing on the walls either. The hole was to put up the thing on the wall to help dampen the sound. It's just the hole was originally in the wrong place. The thing is, it's so pleasant. Like if I was sitting here with that hole in the wall, I'd be like, oh, I'm living in squalor. But now I feel great because the hole's not there. Kinetic says it's a great feeling when you do your own repairs. It's really cool. Sonic says, I bought a Color Muse device from Amazon, which is really good about finding matching paint at your local hardware store. Shweddy says, I can't believe there wasn't a stream. Big Milk US is here. Over there on Twitch. Moby What is here. Moby says, when I was in college and moving out of apartments, I'd cover the holes with toothpaste. Yassine is here on Twitch too. Let me show you that spackle. Let me show you. I should do a review on the spackle, but I'll show you guys what the spackle is. Also, now I have all this stuff. Now if I want to fix more holes, it's easy. Here it is. I found it. I found the one I bought. It was guys, it was $5.47. That's this. I got a small, I didn't get a big thing of spackle. I just got a small thing of it. $5.47 at Amazon. Hang on, I'll post a link. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. I should have said that before. So it says Drydex Dry Time Indicator Spackling. Goes on pink, dries white. That's what it does. It really does do this because I put it on and it was pink. And then I came back down like a half hour later and I was like, I thought it was supposed to be done and it was still pink. And I was like, oh, I hope it's drying. And then I came down like in a couple hours later and it was totally white. You know what I forgot to do? I didn't stir thoroughly. When I first got it, I did not stir thoroughly. Next time I need to remember to stir thoroughly. That's how you need the putty knife. See? It says overfill the repair slightly when applying so you can sand it down to a smooth, flat finish when dry. That's interesting. Oh, you can't see that part. Hold on. I'll show you. Right here. Goes on pink, dries white. The Ringa is so impatient. I'm talking about this right now, the Ringa. I'll get to that. No, not painting it right now. Kinetic says the pink part is an alcohol-based. Really? And it evaporates, leaving it white? Firejack says they sell hole filler pencils if it's wood. Well, I like doing this. This was bigger than a nail. This was probably about I don't know how big a centimeter is, but if you told me it was a centimeter wide, it was. It wasn't. It was not totally small. Firejack says like there's a spackle crayon or something. I don't know what that is. Anyways, this was very easy. Oh, they have like this thing. They have like a putty stick on it. I don't know what this is. Fix nicks and scratches on furniture, photo frames, and more. I don't know what this is. Is that for drywall? I don't know. I have no idea. I just found this here. I know I've never used it before. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Smoke Steve says the pink stuff is useless. Why is it useless? It was useful to me. I don't understand. Smoke Steve says the pink stuff is useless. Just get the regular white spackle. Why? What's wrong with getting the pink thing? It was useful for me. It does have a use. I think it's good. I mean, it's a well-known spackle company. Kinetic says it's not useless. I've used it a lot. This is the definition. DAP Global, they say that spackling compound is a paste used to fill imperfections and smooth surfaces. The goal is to achieve a wall or ceiling that looks perfectly painted. Daryl used the pink stuff and found it useful too. Kitty Deboo used the pink stuff. Alibaba says the pink stuff was once more expensive at one point, so much more expensive. It sure has come down in price. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to have the pink stuff. I was just looking for a small thing of well-known spackle. I didn't care if it was pink or not. And this was on Amazon and it was super cheap. It was like $5. It was like $5.50 or something. So, and it was like a good brand name, and I think it's their top seller. So I just bought that one. Ann Carolyn says it works on large holes too. I raised 3 sons. Now they do have different varieties of spackle. I know nothing about this, but I do know they have different varieties of spackle for like the size of the hole and blah blah, how long you let it dry and blah 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 blah. When the website opens, I'll show you. Their website seems to be having issues. Hang on. Yes, they have all this different spackling stuff. That's the one I got though, right there. Nika T says, I'm going to try it. I have a small hole in my kitchen. So again, what I'd recommend you do, this is what I'd recommend. You can read about it online and or you can do what I did, which is mostly, I think I read about it, but I watched a bunch of videos. There's some short videos out there on YouTube, very popular videos from people who I believe know what they're talking about. And they say, here's how to spackle a hole. And the basic idea is sand it, get the spackle, get your putty knife, fill it in, let it dry, and then sand it again. That's the basic idea. But don't take, I'm not a professional, but you can find advice. But it's not a hard thing to do. And it's much more nice not having holes in the wall. Kinetic says holes larger than about 2 inches need mesh tape backing unless you are really talented. See, now it's good because I'm not afraid to put nails in my... I was afraid to like nail anything into the wall because I was like, what if there's a hole? So it's good to know that that I know how to do that now. I think I've lost the entire audience by talking about spackling. Oh, I'm excited about it. Nika says I covered it with a picture. I'm excited about it. It's good to know how to do these things. Seriously, because now I won't worry as much about putting something up. Because I hate having holes in the wall. Spirit of Morning says you need to know where it's safe to put nails in. So for a big job, you should use a stud finder. I'm not doing any big jobs. I'm not nailing anything really big into the wall, believe me. Maria's Kitty Cats is here. Oradon is here. Anyways, I'm happy about that. I'm proud of myself. I'm excited. Marx hangs things with command strips. Are those the things that stick to the wall? Is that what that is? I forget. The thing that's moving back there is a little flag that the kangaroo is holding. Darren, I don't think I need a stud finder right now. I'm not doing it. Anything that involves a stud finder, I'm not doing. It's not my house. It's not my living space. So I will let the professionals do that. Okay. You know, I kind of think we should open this package. I kind of want to find out if it's a mixer. Maybe we should open it. I mean, normally I wait, but it's been sitting here for a while, this package. Josh Tompkins sent a package too, which I got to pick up in the next day or two. Paulie says permission granted. Paulie, you gave permission on MJ's behalf? Ann Carolyn says, open it. We can't wait. The backlog on packages is good because I didn't allow any to be delivered for 6 months. But now we've opened it up again. Nefarious, the landlord knew everything that was going on with the hole in the wall, and the landlord also knew that I was going to be the one spackling it, and the landlord was fine with that. I don't do things without the landlord knowing. Derek, did I ever show your drawing that you sent? One-Way Street? Oh. One-Way Street sent this in. Said, Joe inspired me. Why can't I see it now? Oops. Oh, I see. Joe inspired me to try my hand at drawing. That's from One-Way Street. I don't know how good it is. Who is that? Exactly. It's the right question. Meow Images says. I don't even know if One-Way Street is here. Can you guys tell One-Way Street when he comes back next time that I showed his drawing? Thank you. Raven Riley says, great drawing. Yeah, I'm a good tenant. I'm a very good, considerate tenant. I keep the place in good shape. Oh my gosh, Kevin Michael Reed just went crazy with memberships. Guys, Kevin Michael Reed just gave out 50 memberships. Kevin Michael Reed also sent me a file that I need to look at, which I forgot to look at, which I've been meaning to deal with. I'll do that tonight or tomorrow. Thank you, Kevin Michael Reed. That's so nice of you. Where is here? Let's see here. Look at all these new members. Make sure you thank Kevin. Joe R., new member. LM. Richard Brennan. Rob E. Beats. Kenneth White. Rob Zoo. Kelly Davis. All these new members. Awesome. Let me read some more of these. Lisa Rue. John's PC, Connie Sue, Blue Star, Brandon Call, Alexandria, Old Silver, George Hill, Kit Johns, Larker Smurf, John Jerome, all these new members thanks to Kevin Michael Reed. Wow. Matthew DeGeorge, Dovakin, Ajoya Joy, Juliana Wright. Kevin says, sorry. What did Kevin say? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's Kevin's comment? Can't find it. Can't find it. Where did it go? We were running short on t-shirts. Had to make sure everyone had some clothes. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin has very nicely also volunteered to help. On Agenda Free TV, I need to change it from the Twitter logo to the X logo. So Kevin has been helping out with that very kindly. Hopefully we get that implemented very soon. I got to get the spackling stuff off my desk. Hold on, let me just put the spackling stuff away. Michael Sotart says, I'm still a Twitter logo rebel. Hey, thank you again, Kevin Michael Reed. That's so nice of you. Wow. Kevin, I'm going to get to that file in the next day or two, and hopefully everything is good. Excuse me. Oh. Grandma Wan got a membership. Grandma Wan is here. Thanks, Kevin. I will. I will. Ruth Krafasi is here. Annie Cush is here. Running Kings is here. Hello, Running Kings. Haas McKayfabe gave Annie Cush and Texas Snack Pack subscriptions on Twitch. Thank you, Haas McKayfabe, for the gift subscriptions to Annie Cush and Texas Snack Pack. Wow. Annie's already using her custom emojis. Very nice of Haas McKayfabe. Thank you. Athletics is here. Hey, Athletics. I'm using your fan right now, Athletics. Literally have your fan blowing on me. Okay. Should we open this package? We probably should open the package. All right. I think it's from MJ, but I'm not sure. So let me get the opener. Regina George is here. People want to see the package open. Yeah, somebody ordered something from Walmart because it came from Walmart. So it was just ordered from Walmart. It says fragile on it. Yeah, we'll be doing some more baking soon. People want another cooking stream. We'll be doing it soon. I promise you. I was just thinking today, we got to do the muffin stream soon. What's in the way of me baking the muffins? Well, I don't have the stuff I need yet. That's in the way. Also, you know what else is in the way? I just have to feel like doing it. That's in the way. So bitter. What's in the way of you baking those muffins? People are so angry. Annie Kush says, we just want muffins. Yeah, I like my rice maker. Lori, yes, I'm sure there must be a review on the channel of my rice maker. I'm sure there is. Just look at the, you can search the channel. I don't know if you guys know this. You can actually search the channel for, if you go here to the channel, there's the channel, and go to the magnifying glass and type rice. Oops, I typed R-I-V, I misspelled it. Live rice cooker unboxing and tryout. There you go. Yeah, just click, you can search, just click on the magnifying glass. Thanks, Spirit of Morning. I already picked out the recipe I'm going to do, but thank you. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. By the way, Marx uses command strips and wanted to let everybody know. Marx wanted to let everybody know that Marx uses these 3M command strips to hang stuff up. I've never used command strips. I guess what is it? You put a sticker on the wall and a sticker on the frame. Is that what you do? It's pairs of strips. Now, there's a rug down here that the box is on. Spirit of Morning says the strips are removable and they leave no marks on the walls. Christine says they're not damage free. I don't know. I've never used them before. I've never used them. Oh, you click them together to lock in place? You click them together. I've never used them. Make your mark without leaving one, it says. Spirit of Morning says you need to use a new strip every time you put a different spot. Interesting. Everybody's so impatient. Christine Atherton says, so what's in the package, Steve? Every time I'm talking about one thing, somebody in the audience is telling me to talk about something else. Everybody's got to be patient. I've said it before. We have the most impatient viewers on this channel. It's amazing. It's like everybody's 6 years old. It's not just Christine. This happens all the time. People can't even wait. I can't talk about two things at once. Gosh. Let me finish what I'm talking about. It's the second time tonight somebody's done it. I'm not teasing you. I just forgot to do something before, so I'm going back and talking about this before talking about something else. The Dark Tater says the pink spackle works fine. I'm getting ready to repaint my bathroom, and that's what I'll be using. I think Darth Tater might be behind on the video. So I don't understand, like this thing here that they show. Do they sell like a command hook, right? Because that's where you'd have to put the hook on the strip, like this. Oh, I guess they sell command hooks or something like that. I think. Yes, Command brand heavyweight hooks, picture hang strips, and caddy. I've never used the Command anything. It's no problem. Christine, apology accepted. No worries. Just C says they have hooks. M. Martinez says the hooks don't work. I've never used them. I can't speak to whether they work. But now that I know how to fill holes in the wall, I'm just like, I'll just use some nails. Janet Burnett's taking off. Good to see you, Janet. Lori says the hooks work great. I'll post a link to the command strips. Just you can go look them up. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. BZ says they work as long as you follow the weight recommendations. Edo, uh-oh. I don't love your screen name, Edo. It's right on the border of having to change. But hello, Edo. Alpha Q Gently is here. Says all you need is a small hook that's curved to put up pictures. GeoHam Gamer is here. Alpha Q Gently, we just talk about whatever on this stream. We really just talk about whatever. Won't the, they say this leaves no marks. I don't know. I've never used them. I can't speak to the command. I can't speak to these things. I've never used them. They say it leaves no marks. I just don't know. I haven't used them. Make your mark without leaving one is the motto. Okay. We're going to open this thing. I hate opening this if it's not, if the person watching isn't here, but this has been here for a little while now. All right, so we're going to open this now. Somebody sent me this from Walmart. It says fragile on it. Stonky the Clown is here. Let's see here. Budget Girl is here. All right, we're going to try opening this now. I mean, I don't know if it's a mixture. We did a stream where I said I'm going to buy myself one, and I picked one out on Amazon to buy, and I was going to buy that one. But it may be something else. I don't know. We'll do a poll. We're doing a poll. Chucky's Chicklet thinks a mixer wouldn't be fragile. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a bowl or something. Look on YouTube. 53% say it's not a mixer. Thanks, Twitter Pated, for being a member. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, 52% on YouTube say it's not a mixer. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something else. 4 people say not a mixer, 0 say it is a mixer on Twitch. So you guys seem to think it's not a mixer. Vote now. Get your vote in. 7-1 no on Twitch. 56% to 44% no on YouTube. Interesting. I thought you all thought it was a mixer. Dennis says, I always vote on the losing sides. Well, try again. Cat is here now, is here. Okay. Hey, Nicole from Canada is here. Hello. Oh, sorry. Okay. Are we going to wrap up the poll? It was 55 to 45 no on YouTube, and it's pretty much almost all no on Twitch. Jet is here. All right, here we go, guys. Maybe the mods can put the mailing address in the chat. But remember, if you send me something, it should be small and consumable. This looks like it is neither small and consumable. But try to keep it small and consumable. All right, here we go. Here we go. Maybe it's like oil or something. Oh, maybe it's a bowl. It might be a bowl. I think it's a bowl. Wow. It's kind of shaped like a bowl. You know, I think MJ said she was going to send me a bowl. So maybe it's the bowl from MJ. That's what it must be. It is heavy. They have this stuff they wrap it in. It's like this. At least it's not plastic. Stonky says it's a Super Bowl. Just doing this here. I'm unwrapping the bowl. That is heavy. Maybe it's more than one bowl. Ooh. Whoa, it's several bowls. It's several mixing bowls. This is for when I make something. Oh, this is lovely. Look at this, it's a bowl set. It says the Pioneer Woman pouring spout mixing bowl set. Well, look at that. Would you look at that? That is lovely looking. Wow, thanks. I think this must be MJ who sent this. Let me get the, hold on. Yeah, I don't have any mixing bowls. These are like my first ones, so it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll use them for the muffins. One moment here. Lunali serious as practical. They are. Yeah, so the big one, I definitely have nothing this big. So let me show you the big one first. Yeah, that's good to have. That's a nice size mixing bowl there. And I do not have one this size. Lori says, I love Pioneer Woman kitchen items. I have her measuring spoons and cups. They are awesome. Oradon says, Pioneer Woman is the best. I love that stuff. I'll show you where it is. I've never used Pioneer Woman stuff. Michael says she's is it a woman or is it like a company? People are talking as if it's a person. Darren says they're excellent bowls. Spirit of Morning says, Pioneer Woman has a huge line of items these days. I can't watch her anymore since I cut back on my cable channels. I'll have to look up who she is. She has a cooking show. It's a person. She's a cook. She became a huge food TV star. I'll look her up. So this is Pioneer Woman bowls, but anyways, this is cool. It's got a spout too. So there's this one, that's the biggest one, and I have nothing that big. Then the second one is also big. Here's what the second one looks like, and that's also a good size too. These are lovely. These are great. I don't have mixing bowls. This is like my first mixing bowls. And then the third one is this smaller one, which is also nice to have. These dishwasher safe. I have to look up and see. Let me look it up. It's kind of hard to read the bottom. Small writing. It says on it, dishwasher and microwave safe. They are dishwasher safe. How about that? That's great. Hang on, where's the other part of it? Oh, this one. I'm gonna restack them again. I'm gonna take them and wash them. Now you can make more cooking videos. Well, I am gonna be using these. I'm gonna show you on Walmart where this is. MJ, this is lovely. Thank you. This is awesome. I'm very excited about these, and I will use them when I make the muffins. Hold on, I'm gonna look up right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look up where they are on Walmart. Oh, that's really nice. Wow, those are super cool. It says pouring spout mixing bowl set. Man. Dishwasher and microwave safe stoneware. Wow, that's easy. How about that? There's stoneware. Let me look that up on Walmart. So it's the Walmart Pioneer Bowl set. Pioneer Woman mixing bowl set. Where's the one? I think, is that it? That's not it, is it? No. There's a lot of Pioneer Woman stuff on Walmart. Wow, Spirit of Morning gave 20 memberships. Oh my gosh, so nice of you. Look at all these new members thanks to Spirit of Morning. Marguerite Grace, Big Glock, Linda Skapik, Ethan Bolin, all thanks to Spirit of Morning. Checho Hamburg, Crystal P, Shannon, Polly the Primate, Levy, Foggy Brain, Lady Cara, Doe of Malibu, all got memberships from Spirit of Morning. So nice of you, man. Wow, thank you, Spirit of Morning. I appreciate that. Very, very nice of you. Oh, Pat W found the part number? I don't know if that we'll see if that works, Pat. I put it in, but it didn't seem to take me to that one. But I don't know. Is this it? No, I found a set of 3 bowls, but that's not it. I don't even know where it is. I can't find it. I'm finding all these other sets, but I'm not finding that exact set. Oh, I think I found it. I found it. If the link works. This is it. I did find it. That's it. The Pioneer Woman Keepsake 3-bowl ceramic mixing set. That's the one she sent me because I'm looking at the bowls and that's what it is. So it's these 3. We were just looking at these and they have spouts on them. That is what it is. Made from durable stoneware, the bowls let you prep or serve in a vintage-inspired country style. Featuring convenience pour spouts, they are perfect for pancake butter, cake batter, and more. Wow. 10-inch, 8.5 inch, and 7-inch. They are dishwasher and microwave safe. Ree Drummond, the Pioneer Woman, I guess, is a New York Times best-selling author, TV personality, and social media phenom, and the woman behind the popular Pioneer Woman lifestyle blog that started it all. Huh. Do you know I haven't heard of her? I'm going to post the link to the bowls. Let me look her up. Hey, thanks to MJ. That's so nice of you. I'm really looking forward to using these. Because I had no mixing bowl. Well, I had a metal one, but it's kind of old and small. So this is much better and bigger. Linda says, my hubby, the cook, watches her show. I, the non-cook, do not. There she is, Ree Drummond, American blogger. Ree Drummond. She became known for her blog, The Pioneer Woman, which documented her life in rural California. She stars in her own Food Network program called The Pioneer Woman. I had no idea. She has lots of books. She has a blog. One of our viewers, Justin King, says, I got the skillet of hers and love it. Well, there you go. There it is, the Pioneer Woman blog. Hold on, I'll show you. Pat says, wide range of products at Walmart with her brand. Budget Girl says, cooking YouTubers like Pioneer Woman in her items. One Way Street says, too bright colors for my taste. Desert Darlene says, I have a Pioneer Woman tablecloth. It's very nice. Mary McHugh says she sells clothes too. Justin King says her can opener is nice. Very cool. A lot of our viewers know who she is and watch her stuff and use her products. Marzell says you can track her down and interview her. Well, I have to figure out, I have to watch her show first. Yeah, she has 4 million followers on Instagram. I don't think she has any need for me. She's not going to see any great need for me to interview her. Louise says, we love muffins. We have muffins every morning for breakfast. Not homemade, though. Bring It Around is here on Twitch. Hey, Bring It Around. Dancing in the Sand is here. Haas McKayfabe says, first time of hearing of her. We'll look into her line after this stream. Very neat. Alibaba is also here. That's awesome. I got to get my act together and get all the stuff for the blueberry muffins. I'm getting prepared to do blueberry muffins, though. Believe me. Believe me, guys. I am preparing. Spirit of Morning says she's a true success story. Grassroots built a huge brand from humble beginnings. Daniel Howard is here. I'm so excited to have a real mixing bowl. That's great. That metal one I have is like 30 years old and it's small and it's not really a real mixing bowl. Zanti Misfit is here. Ruth says you needed those. That's really nice of her. All right, so I'm going to order, I know I have this, I'm going to order a mixer, just a simple mixer. We're going to do it. A monthly cooking show? Well, I'm going to definitely try to do some more cooking streams. All right, hang on a second here. One moment. Christine Atherton says, love her show. Hey, Joe's Crayons came by too. Hi, Joe's Crayons. How are you? Good to see you, Joe's Crayons. Yeah, a mixer, like a electric mixer. I'm going to get one of those because I don't have one. Just a cheap one. It will be fine. Be good to have. Tyler Galinas is here, if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, Joe made another drawing. We're going to show Joe's drawing. Here is Joe's drawing. Let's look. What did he draw us today? It says, I'm trying to read it. It says, I present, what does it say? Royce, I present you with, hold on, YouTube's, trying to read it. I present you with YouTube's great streamer, Mr. Steve Lookner. Oh, thank you. And then it says, the Agenda Free TV and Lookner Show. Very nice drawing of a stage. Lovely. Joe's crayons, thank you. Another good fun drawing. A Showtime theme tonight from Joe's crayons. Ryan2426 is here. Excuse me. Oric 3D is here. Learning Chords is here. All right. Let's do... Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see here. What was I going to do next? Okay, we talked about that. By the way, our viewer Howie M wrote to me, Howie M4307, and said, you had a viewer comment about no chat replay on YouTube. I noticed the same issue on my iPad, so I Googled it. It turns out in iOS, you have to swipe left on the comments to see the live chat replay. In Presto, it works. Yeah, so Howie makes a good point, which is, I guess if you're on your phone or your iPad, if you go to the video once we've finished it, couple minutes after, the chat should be there. So if you don't see it there immediately, you might have to, like, as Howie says, swipe left on the comments. I feel like sometimes there's a button there that says, like, click for live chat. But yeah, just a reminder to people, if you're watching after the fact and you're watching on phone or tablet and you don't see the chat, if you go 1 second after the video, it won't be there, but after a couple minutes, it goes up there. But you might have to do something to actually get the chat on your phone or the iPad. It might not come up automatically. So I appreciate Howie saying that. Kinetic says it's like that on Android too. Oh, I want to see. So I really got to set up this thing where Gas on the Brain says it's a big swipe left. I got to set up this thing where, do we have any viewers? Do we have viewers who speak Spanish? Todd Panning says it's his mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Todd Panning's mom. I think he said it's his mom's birthday. Dizzy Dale is here. I think we have a few viewers who speak Spanish. I'm really at the point where we got to do this. We talked about doing this, maybe like a chat for like a audio chat where we chat in Spanish. Because I'm learning Spanish. Raven says I speak some Spanish. I feel like we want to get first and foremost. I mean, you could come, but we want to get first and foremost some. I don't know if we have any native speakers. I think we do have a couple people who are native speakers. Maria's kitty cats claim she speaks Spanish perfectly. Now I'm going to have to do tests because I don't want to get in there and then it's like 4 people who don't know any Spanish. That doesn't really help things. Oh, J.A.N.P. is reading his 25th book, 9 Lives by Peter Swanson. Good to hear. Hey, thanks, J.A.N.P., who's also moderating, I believe. Very nice. J.A.N.P. And thanks for your support, J.A.N.P. Good work. Connie Fernandez says she speaks Spanish. If anyone out there, this is just to start with. If anyone out there like speaks it fluently and is interested in doing like this little chat thing where we'd get a couple people together so I could practice a little bit, message me at agendafreetv@gmail.com or on Twitter at Lookner. You don't have to, but if you're interested in doing it, it would be awesome. But let me know. Let me know. Again, either message me at agendafreetv@gmail.com or Lookner, DM me at Lookner on Twitter. Because I really want to put this together. You know, maybe we do it for like a half an hour or something. Not a long thing. But we could do a little practice Spanish conversation. Hey, thanks J and P for being a member too. Todd Panning says, French, I can help you. I don't know that that's really what I'm looking for, Todd. The idea is that I get to speak it with some like native speakers. Gas on the Brain is here. We do have a couple, though. I know we've had people. Sonic says, Agenda Televisión Gratis. You know, I don't even know what the word free is in Spanish. Is that it? I don't even know. It's weird. Gratuito. I looked up when it says gratuito. Hold on. I have my Spanish dictionary on my phone. I can look it up. Free. Not free in terms of not costing anything. Yes. Gratis. Gratis and also gratuito. No, it's gratuito. Gratis and gratuito. Wouldn't it be gratis? Yes, gratis and gratuito. Gratis and gratuito, I think it is. Let's see.
Gratis.
Gratis and gratuito. You know, I didn't know that. I'm also using this thing. Hang on. One moment here. Why am I not signed in here? I'll explain to you what I'm doing right now. Give me one more second. I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. What I'm doing now relates to what I'm about to talk about. Uh-oh. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I messed it up. Oh, no. All right, I'll fix that later. So Let me write myself a note to fix that. So I started using this thing. I was talking to my cousin at a barbecue for my niece last week. And I told her I was learning how to speak Spanish. And she said she really likes this. And I told her I was using some apps. And she said for her schoolwork, she uses this app called Anki or Anki. And Anki is a flashcard app. And you can make your own flashcards, but they're virtual flashcards. So they're not pieces of paper where it has like the English word on one side and the Spanish word on the other side, flashcard. You can make them for whatever topic you want, but you do it all online. And it's good. So whenever I come up with a word that I'm like, wow, that's a word I should know, I make a flashcard of it. And then sometimes during the day, I go over my flashcards to help learn the words. Evelyn says flashcards are great for memory. They're good for dialogue. Good for vocabulary. They're good for lots of things. But for me, I really need it for my vocabulary. So I started using Anki. So I was just putting the word gratis into my Anki deck of cards. But I typed it in wrong. Anki. Cajun Shrimp is here. Has anyone used Anki? Maybe some of your kids use it if you don't. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a younger person thing. I had never heard of it, and I just started using it. I'm sure there's older people who use it too. But it's neat. Again, you can make flashcards about anything. You can put pictures in your flashcards if you want. It's pretty popular. Sonic, I've been doing it, Sonic. I've been meaning to talk about it. I'll get to it. But I have been having ChatGPT do all kinds of quizzes for me. Anki is free. You have to pay for it if you want it. If you want the app on your iPhone, you have to pay for it. But they also have a website you can access on your iPhone. Cajun Shrimp says, I like holding a book and studying. Well, that's fine. That is fine. Whatever works for you. I like being able to custom make a list of vocabulary words that I think I should learn. I guess nobody uses Anki. Es gratis. Sí. Unless you're on the iPhone. I always forget how to say unless too. I've looked it up a million times, and then I remember for a day and I forget how to say unless in Spanish. What is that? I'll have to look it up again. I gotta keep reminding myself. I learn these things and then I forget. I think it's S and not estagra. S and esta is a tough one. Unless is amenos K. Amenos K. Amenos K is unless. It is S and not está gratis. Yes, Cajun Shrimp just mentioned it too. Anki. See all these articles about Anki? There's lots of videos about Anki. It's a flashcard app. It's really cool. Anki is a free and open source flashcard program, says Wikipedia. April Coco says, muy caro, no bueno. Muy caro, it's free, except on the iPhone. But again, you can use it on the web. Or you can go on Safari on your iPhone and go to the website. Connie Fernandez says, aunque. Is that a different way to say it? Aunque is even though, according to Spanish dictionary. Lori S. says, flashcards always work for me, learning airport codes. Oh, Connie sent me a message. I'll have to listen to it after. Thanks, Connie, for writing. Thank you, Connie, for writing. I appreciate that. Six Wheelan says, going to try the flashcards. Again, it's a free app. You just got to, it takes a second. You just got to read a little bit. They have instructions, and read a little bit or watch a video on how to use it. And you can use it. You can figure it out pretty fast. But you can make flashcards on anything you want. Six Wheelan. Hope you feel better, Six Wheelan. Taking some meds right now, Six Wheelan says. For congestive heart failure. Well, thoughts with you. But yeah, maybe the flashcards will be helpful for you. I appreciate you watching too. Six Wheelan. Karen Belial says she's 100% Portuguese and only knows a few words. Desert Darlene might try Anki. You know, something that Sonic mentioned. Oh, Six Wheelan was on hospice in 2019. Well, glad you're here now, Six Wheelan, over there on Twitch. I want to mention something about what Sonic said. Sonic mentions ChatGPT. We've talked about ChatGPT before. An AI, but man, ChatGPT is so good for learning language, guys. It's amazing. It's the best. It is so good. I just figured this out like 2 weeks ago. How useful it is for you to learning language, because I saw some videos where these language channels talk about it. It's incredible. First is you can have it quiz you on anything. I was doing this yesterday. I was saying, hey, ChatGPT, I'm at intermediate level Spanish. Ask me sentences, give me sentences in English to translate. And then when I translate them, tell me what I got wrong. And then I would say like, oh, also, in some of the sentences, I want to practice this thing. I want to practice whether I know when to use the subjunctive or not, subjunctive tense or not. And it would do that. And it does it. And it gives you these sentences. And it tells you when you're wrong. And then if it says like, here's why you're wrong and you have a question about it, you ask it the question. You can say like, well, what should I have used? Or, but why couldn't I have said this? Couldn't I have just said this instead? Like you just talk to it like it's a teacher and it answers you. It's crazy. It really is like a free tutor, Nick Nimbus says. It really is. It's crazy. It is crazy. And if you want to, you can have a voice conversation with it. If you're on the ChatGPT app, it has voice capability. And you can literally say to it, hey, ChatGPT, talk to me in Spanish. Let's have a conversation. And it does it. You can say, let's have a conversation and tell me if I get something wrong. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. And you can ask it really specific things. I've been watching I had never seen the morning show. Somebody told me to watch the morning show, maybe one of my brothers. And what I decided to do is start watching it in Spanish with Spanish subtitles to practice my Spanish. I just watch it in Spanish. And if I don't understand something, I look it up. So once in a while, they'll say something. And I won't, and then I'll look it up and I'll be kind of confused. I'll be like, wait, is this like slang or something? I just asked ChatGPT about it. I'll say like, what does this sentence mean? Why does it mean that? Why is this word in the sentence? Sometimes they'll say something and they'll use a word that's like one word different than the word I thought would have been the right word. Or they'll use a word with a different tense than I thought it would be there. So I'll just say, hey, ChatGPT, here's the sentence. Why this word but not this word? And it literally just tells it to me. You can get that specific with it. It's crazy. It is insane. It is absolutely insane how helpful it is. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be a lot of competition for people who make their money teaching language. It's crazy. And I'm sure it does great for all kinds of things. I haven't used it for like physics or math or anything, or history or whatever. But man, for language, it is incredible. It is just incredible. And it's always there whenever you want it, and it's free. Now, it's free, although part of me feels like AI is just stealing content from everybody else because it's getting that content from somewhere. So it probably shouldn't be free. They probably should be paying royalties to lots of people and then charging. So I will say that. Yeah, I know what Duolingo is, and I've used Babbel, and I like Babbel, which is kind of like Duolingo. But Duolingo, you can't just ask whatever you want. It's very different. It's a different kind of thing. Desert Darlene said, ChatGPT took away all of my freelance writing jobs. I mean, it can do certain things, quite well for free and fast. I said to ChatGPT last week, I said, hey, I want to learn some verbs in Spanish. What are the most popular verbs? Gave me a list of verbs. And I said, okay, I know most of those, but give me like the next 100 most popular. And it just did it right there. Nick says, I have used ChatGPT to learn basic coding, and I've been making a game along with using Godot game engine with that. I don't know what Godot game engine is, but it can do all kinds of things. It really is incredible. April says, I like Babbel. Yeah, I've used Babbel. I've really enjoyed Babbel. I've used that too. But a really good thing about ChatGPT is just if you have specific questions, you can just ask it and it will answer you. It's crazy. It's so helpful. Cajun Shrimp says, I bought Spanish comic books. Once in a while you just read something and you're like, wait, I thought it would have been this word, not that word. You literally can just ask ChatGPT this. Sonic says, I would say it's more akin to asking someone who has read a lot of books. I don't call that stealing. It should not be sharing information verbatim. I know what you're saying, Sonic, because like someone could argue, the idea is like, well, if there was a super smart person and you could just ask them, they're not, you would say that the tutor owes money to the person they learned it from. But the problem is tutors, there's going to be a limit to how much their recall is and stuff. This is just something that can just, it just has scanned the web and scanned all this material. And, it's not really understanding it. It's just, in a deep human sense, it's kind of just good at finding what you're looking for on the web and somewhere and giving it to you in a really presentable way. So I get what you're saying, but I think the analogy breaks down. Yeah, one-way street. Gemini is like ChatGPT, and so is Bing AI. But I actually think for language, the quality of answers I have gotten with ChatGPT is just better than with Gemini or with Bing AI. Anyways, guys, you can just go to ChatGPT. Just Google ChatGPT. You can start using it. It's really going to change everything. It's just changing it'll just, when you start using this thing, I am convinced you will start seeing, you'll think it's going to change everything. I think you're going to have AI doctors soon, especially in areas that can't afford human doctors. And I think they'll do a darn good job, generally speaking, especially given that they're free and they had nothing before. I think it's going to change healthcare immensely. The language stuff is crazy already. In education, just crazy. And who knows all various kinds of tasks in different fields. No, it's free to use. Sonic says, use official stuff from OpenAI, don't use the scammer versions. Sonic, do you think Google Gemini is a scanner version? I don't know what you think about that. Dancing in the Sand says there's stuff in the news about Google's AI giving obvious wrong answers. Yeah, AI can give wrong answers to things. I have not noticed that with language. The language stuff, I have a number of times checked their answers and they check out correctly. Snoopy Pops knows Spanish. Well, how do they make their money? First of all, one thing they do is they charge for like premium ChatGPT, but it could be this kind of thing that they want to have it free, just so more people will start using it. Maybe they figure if everybody ends up using it, then we can start charging more for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or sell advertising. I mean, Google's free to use, but there's extras and they charge for advertising. So I'm not familiar with the AI business model there, but there could be a value to them in just getting people to start using it. April Coco says AI will probably be big in radiology reading scans. Nick says there's ways to run it offline. I'm not familiar with that, but it's incredible. I mean, it's really going to change a lot of things. You just look at this, and I can't believe the technology is so good. You literally can just ask it things in common language. That's what with Spanish, if I ask it, I can ask it something about Spanish. Like say I ask it a Spanish question. I say, translate this sentence for me. Translate this sentence into Spanish for me. And it does, right? I can literally type, why didn't you use this word? That's all I have to type. I don't have to say, hey, in that answer you just gave me to the question, why didn't you use this word instead of this word? Literally, it can give me the answer and I can be like, why didn't you use that word? And it knows what I'm talking about. You can talk in shorthand and it works. It's incredible. Also, it could be giving me a quiz. And it can be up to question 17. And then I can say, oh, by the way, and ask it some other question. And then I can say, okay, for 17, here's my answer. And it knows what I'm talking about. It remembers from before. I don't have to say, hey, you know that quiz we were doing before where it was the quiz about this? Can you keep going with that? Don't have to say it. It's incredible. Sonic says the coding versions are spooky. I write a function and when I start the next code block, it has auto-completed already. Morgan says, I have dyslexia and love it. I can shorten my sentences. I've heard Great Googly says with AI, term papers are a thing of the past. Some of my younger relatives told me that they do have AI detectors in their school. I don't know how well it works, but they did say that they check for AI usage on papers that they submit. Lori says, AI is both exciting and terrifying. Look how far we've come since the 80s and think ahead another 30 years, crazy times. I mean, the AI stuff is ridiculous right now. Like, forget 30 years. How about just a few years what the AI will be like? It's so good now. It's so good. I mean, again, it is such an incredible resource for language learning. It is incredible for language learning. Oh, thanks, Ronald Kane, for the gift memberships. April says AI will probably evolve to avoid detection. I wonder if you can tell it, or if it will just not do that, if it has limitations. If you told AI, write me a term paper that won't be detectable as AI. Terry says it's going to be impossible to know it's real. Thanks, Ronald Kame, who gave gift memberships to Esther, Mateo, Holly, King of Israel, Cat NZ. Yeah, guys, I was not really up to date on the AI stuff until I started using it for an application which was very useful for me. I highly encourage you to mess around with it and find something that it can do to help you. And I am highly confident that once you start using it in a way that helps you so that you really start engaging in it, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is insane. Because I'd used ChatGPT before, but I had never found an application that I really needed it for. And once I did, I was like, this is incredible. It's amazing. I'll post a link to it. You know, pick a hobby or something you have, or just something you're trying to learn. Just something. Figure out a way it can help you. But you're going to be stunned. It's incredible. Cajun Shrimp says, I'll use it with my Spanish neighbors. Now, I mean, for that, you might be able to just use Google Translate, because Google Translate's pretty good. But you can try it with your neighbors, too. Dillamon says, ChatGPT 5 is coming soon, full multimedia input and output. I'm not really up to date on all that stuff. You mean like you'll be able to make drawings with it and stuff? No, I have not tried the making art with it. Kinetic says it's very impressive to make art with it. You know, there's AI stuff where you can like tell it to make a picture of X, Y, of X doing Y or something, and it just does it. Holly says they are implementing in hospitals. My mom said it has cut times down to almost nothing when writing treatment plans, discharges, etc. RS Pat is here. Sonic, I don't know what Dolly is. Kitty says, even just playing with Copilot and say, create a realistic image of, it's really fun. Pam says, I have made art with it. Oh, Dolly is the image generator, says Sonic. That's from OpenAI, creating images from text, right? Yeah, where is what website do people use for that? What website do people use to use Dolly, or I don't even know, to do AI images? Hey, Marty Hagley came by. Hi, Marty. How are you? Hot Pot AI or Crayon? The two ChatGPT also cost money. I've been using ChatGPT site, and it's free to use, the one I'm using. Sonic says, for my paid subscription is in the main ChatGPT interface. Oh, you're saying if you subscribe to ChatGPT, you can actually use their graphics generator thing? Yoshia says Skynet is near. Sonic says he's not sure if it's a paid perk. I don't know either. Oh, I just found one. I think I just found one, guys. Oh, I thought I did. It's not working. Is it working? Let's see. I found one, guys. It says it's generating. Yes. So, I mean, here's one. This one is an image generator right here. I don't know if that's an AI image generator called Pixlr. Daryl says Copilot does some image stuff. Kurt says Leonardo AI is really cool. I'm not familiar with all this stuff. Anyways, it's really interesting. It's very interesting. OpenAI says DALL-E, the AI art program, is available to all ChatGPT Plus team and enterprise users. So in this case, you can tell DALL-E, give me an expressive oil painting of a chocolate chip cookie being dipped in a glass of milk, depicted as an explosion of flavors, and it does this. So. Anyways, that's DALL-E 3. Desert Darlene says, "I wonder what kind." I guess Desert Darlene's job is being impacted by AI. That's the downside of it. Pam Turner says, "My radiologist said they are using AI, but didn't have to worry about radiologists losing their jobs very soon. I asked if they were doing quality assurance to compare the scans." Yeah, one of our viewers recommended Leonardo AI. Leonardo AI looks like another AI art program or website. Okay, I'm gonna make. Let's see. Yeah, there's a site called Leonardo AI where you can get stuff made too, and there's a free version of it, and then you can pay for it to do things more. You can pay for extra things. It's actually very good. I just asked Leonardo AI to make me pictures of giraffes eating hot dogs, and it did a great job. Leonardo AI, guys, try Leonardo AI. You guys will like that. Well, oh yeah, Dillamon says there's AIs for music. Sonic says Midjourney is one of the originals. And you chat with it via Discord. All right. Desert Darlene says in the future, maybe there'll be a universal basic income so we won't need a job unless you want to live above basic. You know what? I think I'm going to start wrapping this up especially because, for all I know, we might be covering Biden announcing some executive order tomorrow, even though I'm guessing it'll just get challenged in the courts and never get put into place. But he might be doing it early, so I got to be prepared to get on early tomorrow if that happens. So I'm going to start wrapping up this. But there's a bunch of other stuff we got to talk about too. I didn't even get to tonight. So we have more stuff to talk about. But I'm glad we got this stream in. And then I think we're going to cover a couple at least one, maybe two space launches this week too. The Boeing launch, I think, is Thursday, or it's supposed to be. No, the Boeing launch is supposed to be Wednesday. Okay. Anyways, AI, guys, it's going to change a lot. I appreciate you. Yeah, maybe so, as Ruth says. I really appreciate you guys being here tonight with me. Thank you so much for coming by. And yeah, Kevin says, and Kevin works on space broadcasting. He says Boeing launch is Wednesday, Starship is Thursday a.m. Yes. Thanks for coming by, everybody. This was fun. Appreciate you all being here. And let's thank our moderators. No, I can't show the giraffe picture on the air because I don't know what the copyright is on this stuff. For all I know, they own the rights to it and all that. I haven't even looked into that. Just go to there yourself and look it up. Go to Leonardo AI and say, tell it what to draw. Thanks to our moderators. Thank you so much. Over there on Twitch, Big Ball of Yarn, David Green, Sarah, big thanks. On YouTube, Raven Riley, BZ, Linda Belk, K Body, I think was there. I think I'm missing people. JA and P, big thank you. Also, big thanks to all of our viewers, all of you guys. AI cannot be copyrighted. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I haven't looked into it. I haven't looked at these sites and what they say on them and stuff. I see one article from Houston Law Review that says, that claims, it's some article about it. I'm not going to read this. I'm not sure how what the deal is with all that AI copyright stuff. That's an interesting question. I'll have to look into that. Reuters had an article last year that said a work of art created by AI without any human input cannot be copyrighted under U.S. law. What does any human input mean? I don't know. Anyways, I'll have to look into that. It's an interesting question. I got to look into it. Hey, thanks for hanging out here. Thanks to everybody who donated too. Really appreciate that. Walter Beasley and Thorn Ravenstar, Polly, thanks for gifting the memberships. Desi Des, Kevin Michael Reed, Spirit of Morning, Ronald Kame, thank you. So nice of you guys. Thanks for everybody just for being here too, and all of our members. Dodger Blue, Twitter Pated, Ryan the Gamer, Janet Burnett, PZ Papa Zulu, Rick Hoppy. Rick's been lurking. Hey Rick. Desert Darlene. I bet Rick might have some thoughts on AI art. Maybe we'll discuss it next time. Evelyn in Maine, Gas on the Brain, Pam Turner, Chucky's Chicklets, Sonic, Lunali Syria, Ruth Krafasi, Dillamond, One Way Street. He says AI has nothing on my drawings. Fweeky Beats, Cuban Benny, thanks for being there over there on Twitch. Six Wheelin', thanks for being here, Six Wheelin'. Appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing, Six Wheelin' too. With Prime. Sherry Riddle, thanks for being here. Justin King, Susan Stater, Neeby, April Coco and Hetty, Polly, Kitty Deboo, Lori S. Waltham. Did I say Marzel? Kurt 2. Lunali says AI is both interesting and scary. You'll see. So you guys are going to come back to me, some of you, and say, wow, I tried ChatGPT. It's crazy. Hey, Joe Hart, thanks for being here. Thanks to Joe's Crayons for sending his little drawing movie. Kinetic Marissa Pugliese. Rita W. Thanks, guys. All right. We're doing this. I should ask ChatGPT whether I should use frozen blueberries. How I am. I think I'm going to. Just makes it easier for me. Kimberly Barr, thanks for being here. Hey, Lookner channel on X. Follow Lookner channel on X. Thanks so much to MJ. Wow, for the amazing bowls. I got to write her a note. I will. There's Lookner channel on X. Follow Lookner channel on X. Hey, so sign up for the notifications too. Sign up for the free notifications for this channel and the news channel for AFTV. The mods will put the link to the notifications in the chat, but those are free. Sign up to those. Desert Darlene was doing a duckling painting. Very nice. Maybe send it to me for next time and I can show it. Desert Darlene. Janners, thanks for being here. All right, guys, I am going to wrap up this live stream. Again, really appreciate you being here. We should be on AFTV tomorrow if that thing happens with the executive order. I believe we will, but we'll see. Nick Nembus, thanks for being here. NDH, thank you. All right, that is it. Thanks for watching. Sarah Lauren, thanks for being here. Barbara Crossley, thanks for being here. Ruth Kafasi, again, thanks for being here. All of our Twitch viewers, too. Thanks, Haas McKayfabe, for the gift subscriptions. Thank you, Haas. Thanks again to all of our moderators. That is it for now. Thank you for watching, and we will see you very, very soon.